Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I speak, worshippers at St. Stephen's Cathedral in Nairobi witnessed an unprecedented shift in church policy after Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit bade Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, and Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja, among other politicians, from addressing the congregation. The three leaders who had attended the service, expecting to be given an opportunity to speak, remained seated as the Archbishop made it clear that politicians will no longer be allowed, of course, to take the microphone in ACK churches across the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, before you watch the video, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you support the work that we are doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking this video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to this.
We have already declared, and we want to declare today, that giving in the Anglican Church will not be announced. Just give as God directs you to give. For what we give to God, we don't have to tell human beings what we have given him. We ask now the teams that have been given opportunity to come forward. The rest will be giving in the tents and in the boxes that are designated. When the time comes for acknowledging all those who have come, we will do that. But also I want to give direction that from today on henceforth, in any Anglican congregation, and I thank God my bishops are here, there will be no opportunity for any political leader to have a speech in the church. We will mention their names, they will wave their hands, and if they so wish to speak to the congregants, it will be done outside of the sanctuary. And not only today, but in all our dioceses and in all our churches. May God bless you.
Now, Kenyans, I remember very well, William Ruto also faced the wrath, of course, of donating his money to a certain ACK church in Embakasi. And when he donated, the ACK, through the bishop, presiding bishop of Nairobi, I think Bishop Anyolo, decided to return the money that William Ruto donated. The essence of that was to stop these politicians going to churches, manipulating minds of Kenyans, and not saying the truth. So when Johnson Sakaja, Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua is being stopped abruptly not to give their speech before the congregants, it is not just today, but this is something that we have seen the ACK having their stand, including Catholic churches. The only churches that are disappointing us, these so-called personal owned churches. Hizi yenye unasikianga sijui nini ministry, sijui nini, those are things. I don't want to mention any name. Sitaki kujiingiza kwa shida. But the truth of the matter is, apart from Catholic and ACK, then mosque, hizo tatu, hizi churches zingine zinatupea pressure sana. Because when you can even hear Archbishop Ole Sapit is saying that the contribution of politicians are not going to be announced on camera. Are not going to be announced on camera. But other churches, they still allow these politicians to go and politic. And of course announce their contribution live on camera. Which for the ACK, they don't want to land themselves into trouble. Remember one thing. Only Sapit is stopping these politicians from any ACK across the Republic of Kenya. Catholic, also I saw them coming out very clear and even returning the contributed money from Soweto. You saw what happened when William Ruto contributed his money? They returned it. So if truly we can move in such kind of speed, then I'm telling you, these politicians are going to be responsible and are going to be disciplined. But if we are not going to do so, Kenyans, mark my words, Kenya still is going to have big problem because we don't have a church that will stand for good values and good governance. They will just there praising and worshipping these politicians. I agree with Archbishop Ole Sapit. Despite of him being part of defending William Ruto's win, Pale Bomas of Kenya, now he has retracted back. And now he has realized that this government must be told the truth. And including other politicians, that our churches are not for politics. Our churches are for worship. And I agree with that. Let not any politician come out and show us how he understands the politics in the Republic of Kenya. And how they should be re-elected. And how their money is more important than even other people's money. I asked you last time, if these politicians are portraying that their money is important, do you know that we have several individuals who are contributing huge sums of money, but they usually don't announce? It doesn't mean that they don't want, but remember, they just want to be secretive like that, because it is only God who knows everything. But for these politicians, wako na tabia mbaya kabisa. Kutembea kwa makanisa kwa sababu wanajua kwamba kanisa ndio mahali sasa pametulia. Au kuenda kufanya siasa. Kwa ground huku imekuwa hostile. So it is impossible for them to politics. But on the same note, the church is now telling these politicians, enough is enough. We have heard from you many times, but we are not going to allow you again in our churches to politic. And that is whatever is happening in Kenyans. So when this came in, it shocked these politicians who are there. People like Alonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, Kina Sakaja. Even the governor of Nairobi was rejected not to give his even a speech. I know the politicians were so disappointed, but the reality to be told, the church will and shall remain a place of worship, not a place of push and pull in between politicians. It will portray a bad picture of our churches. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.